Welcome to Crawdaddy's Custom Crankbaits. I'm using a new epoxy. It's Bob Smith. I really like it. You have to kind of work a little quick with it, but it goes on really nice. I've had no trouble with air bubbles. It's dry in no time. It's really been good so far. I was turned on to it from a friend of mine, and he told me to try it, so I did. I bought this, and so far I'm really happy with it. How I do my epoxy is I got this little gram scale. I just set my cup on it, turn my power on, let it zero out. Just take my hardener, or my epoxy, the resin part, and I know around 30 grams you're going to do both these baits and probably still have some left over. I clear that out, turn it off, turn it back on. Now just adding my hardener to it. I'm gonna put just a little bit more hardener. I'm at 32 on my hardener, between 31 and 32. Turn that off. I'm gonna take my brush and just mix it. I don't sit here and mix it for 5 minutes or nothing. This stuff here, I hadn't had no trouble with it. I just make sure I got a good mix. It's pretty quick. Got the air bubbles. I don't worry about the air bubbles. They all seem to brush out, and before it hardens, they all seem to come out. Like I said, that's as fast as I'm gonna mix it. I painted this one up for a friend of mine's dad, and so I might as well go ahead and need to gloss it. But I'm just putting it on there. Not putting it real thick, just putting a nice coat on it. What I am going to do is make me a holder to hold my cups where they're in an angle. Hope I'm not out of the camera. But I'm just brushing it on there. I'm not being gentle. I'm brushing it on there, getting it on there. Like I said, it sets up pretty quick, but it's done a nice finish for me so far since I've been using it. I've probably done 20 baits in it, and I really like how it's came out so far on all the baits. Plus, I've probably done 20 keychains for my wife, and every one of them's come out superb. No bubbles, no issues. But that's it. We'll slap that on my turner real quick. My turner's noisy as all get out. We gotta figure out what's going on with it. Sound like a moaning whale. But as I said, I'm not being gentle with it at all. I'm just brushing it on. This is the thing with these chrome baits. Little pieces of chrome come off of it from where they had it, the bill wrapped, which is a pain in the butt. Making sure I got a good coat on it. As I said, I've had no trouble with air bubbles. All I'm doing is just making sure I got a good coat. These silver baits, or the chrome baits, can be a pain in the butt when you're trying to put the epoxy on because it's hard to see. But it gives you a nice finish. I'm not going to complain about this, and it's $10 for that bottle compared to some of these other ones. Clean the epoxy out of my airbrush, or out of my airbrush, out of my brush. I just spray some of this cooking spray. Just wash it around in my cooking spray, and then I'll go wash it with soap and water. And you get maybe 4, I've had 5 times that I can use this brush over with epoxy instead of throwing it away. People say acetone, but I mean, that can was $1, and it works just as well as acetone. And now I just go wash it out, and I can use this brush again, applying epoxy. But anyway, that's what I had for y'all tonight. Just a little short, me putting some epoxy on, using this new epoxy that I've got. It's just Bob Smith. Got this at Hobby Lobby. I think it was $10. But anyway, hope y'all enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and we'll be seeing you next time at Crawdaddy's.